North Korean leader Kim Jong Un is in Beijing for talks with China's President Xi Jinping. The visit was announced nearly simultaneously by both North Korean and Chinese state media outlets. Kim traveled to China in his armored train under high security. It's his fourth visit to Beijing in less than a year. Likely to be on the agenda, the negotiations underway for a second summit between Kim and U.S. President Donald Trump. Okay, let's get the latest now with Reuters correspondent Josh Smith joining us from Seoul. Good morning, Josh. This is Kim's unprecedented fourth meeting with Xi in just a year. Now, how does this latest visit fit in with the preparations for Kim's expected second summit with Donald Trump?
Well, last year, Kim, of course, went to Beijing for his first international visit ever as leader of North Korea, and that came about a month before Kim kicked off a flurry of diplomacy, which included meetings with South Korea's president as well as U.S. President Donald Trump. And so, based on the pattern that we saw last year, many observers are expecting that this visit does play a role in North Korea's preparations to meet with both here in South Korea with the president here, as well as Donald Trump at some point. There's been also increasing reports of flurries of activity with meetings between North Korean and U.S. negotiators talking about potential sites and timing for another Trump-Kim summit.
Okay, can you give us an idea of how important Chinese support is for the regime in Pyongyang and for any expected talks, we might say?
Well, some have perhaps overstated China's influence on North Korea. North Korea has often been fairly wary of its larger neighbor. But at the same time, Beijing certainly represents North Korea's closest and almost its only major ally in the region. And so its backing is very important as Kim embarks on these negotiations with the United States. During his New Year's speech, Kim raised the possibility of finding some kind of new way if talks with the United States break down, and many observers say that they suspect that China would play a major role in trying to work out some kind of solution should things with the United States not work out.
Josh Smith from Reuters with us this morning. Thanks very much.